Hi, this is Teresia here, Director of the Entrepreneur Business Center with Erickson College, creator and facilitator of the Passion and Profit program, and your personal business building mentor. Today, we're going to be talking about going public and taking consistent action to get paying clients. And I have with me here today Svetlana, who is an amazing example of making this happen. Welcome to this interview, Svetlana. Thank you for being here. Once again, just had a great interview with you on overcoming a personal, limitation. So I encourage everybody to listen to that interview because that was a big part for Svetlana getting into action. And, so Svetlana, the reason I wanted to interview you on this is that, I think for a lot of coaches building their business, it's, challenging to get to the point where you feel you're in the zone, or what we, sometimes can say hitting the tipping point of getting out there and marketing your coaching business and letting people know that you're a coach. And I know about halfway through the Passion and Profit program, you made a decision and got into action. So I just want you to, maybe share with our listeners, what were you doing to build your business before you, had this aha moment and made a decision to really, go public and present yourself as a coach?
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. So, hello. Yeah, so before I decided completely to be a coach and go public, I did some consultancy. I did a training in England, coaching training in England, and I did tasks, and I was acquiring know-how, and I did also some coaching, and also for business clients. So I did coaching. Then I really decided to study your program. And I was a lot thinking about when I will use this, when it will come, the moment that I really decide to be only a coach, not to have this profession as just my play or just a game, but right. be really a coach and earn money by this.
Right. Okay. So there was a point you just made a decision. I'm going to, present myself as a coach and start letting people know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, then one of the things we talk about in the Passion and Profit program is coming up with your 90-day plan of going public, letting people know that you are a coach. What are you doing to do that now? What's your strategy of letting people know?
When I took this decision, I was wondering what is the way that I am good in, or how can I introduce myself. And the one is that I really like to go to introduce myself in front of people. I have no problem to present myself. And I was invited by my friend to go to the meeting, to the breakfast by BNI. And I accepted this, but after 3 offers, because it was something that, wow, I need to prepare my presentation. I need to prepare my credo. We did it together with Teresia, but I haven't had chance to speak loudly.
So there was the little gremlin. I have to be all prepared before I go.
Not little, they were quite big one. And then I knew that once I go public in front of 20, 25 people, it's a high commitment. It's a commitment, and it's not a way to go back. Yeah.
So if you were to go out and present yourself in front of these 20 people and say, I'm a coach, I'm willing to be part of this group, then it's sort of like no turning back.
Yeah, and now I got it. What was different was that before I said, I want to do a coaching business. I want to be a coach. I am a coach. I do a coaching session, but I want to do it once I want to do it. And at that moment, I stand there and I said, I am a coach.
Ooh, Svetlana, that's powerful. So, because I think many of our listeners can relate to that. I want to be a coach, and that's sort of out there in the future rather than I am a coach. And then you backed it up with putting yourself in front of people and letting them know you're a coach.
Yeah, this was this moment.
Wow. Wow. So, how are you putting yourself out there and letting people know you're a coach? What are you doing now?
Now I'm doing many one-to-one sessions. I call to people who I knew from my business, previous business, and I meet them, and I really get perfect and very nice feedback. They support me. Everybody's telling to me that that's great. You are really, it's a good decision, and we support you. Then I provide free coaching sessions, and I do complimentary sessions, and I've got some offers for cooperation with some companies. So yeah, it's a lot of things are coming, and I wonder about what is the right way, and just a lot I do about do PR about my person as a coach now.
Wow. So if I could just recap what you said there, Svetlana, what you're doing, you're contacting all your professional contacts or people that you know and letting them know that you're a coach, offering complimentary sessions so they get an experience of it. And then it also sounds like, you're a member now of BNI?
Yes, I decided to be a member. So every week I go there and I introduce myself this week in front of 60 people. And I've got fantastic feedback that your credo was between the most important one. So,
yeah. Yeah, and just so to let all the listeners know, BNI is an international networking organization, and they meet weekly, and you're basically supporting each other to build your business. And you have an opportunity every week to stand up and share who you are and what you do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We built alliances, so it's a it could be a nice cooperation.
Okay, excellent.
Between the members.
Yeah. So, Svetlana, before you decided that I am a coach and letting people know that, can you just let our listeners know, how many clients did you have before and how many do you have now?
I had one business client, a company of 25 people, and two clients who wanted to have and who paid coaching. And now I have 7 paying clients just during 1 month, and one business client still. I have also this one.
Wow. So I think that talks to the power of the ownership of what you have to offer and how you want to be in the world by being a coach and then being into action, getting into action.
Yeah. And I understood that people, this is something what I experience every day, that people are more prepared for having a coach that I really thought before. So, this is my experience.
Okay.
So if I speak with somebody, they return to me or they refer to somebody who knew me, who needs me. And so, it's something that I experience daily.
Svetlana, I hear that often from people that I mentor. Once they put themselves out there, they go, wow, people are looking for a coach. People are curious about you working with me as a coach. Because it's our job as a professional to educate people and let them know what the opportunity is. And I love this quote. I think Wayne Gretzky, he's a Canadian, he's a former Canadian hockey player. And he said, success, 80% of success is just showing up. Right? Just getting out there and showing up. So,
I agree.
Yeah. So, Svetlana, what advice would you give our listeners? Those who know that they have something to offer, they really want to build their coaching business, but perhaps they're just not quite taking the action to do it. What advice would you give them?
To participate in your program.
Okay. Yeah. Well, but it's true. Why reinvent the wheel? Get the support, get the tools. And as we're discovering through this interview with you, it also takes, you can have all the tools, but, like you said, a decision and get into action.
Yeah, I would like to give them a message that I was wondering what it was like a momentum in my life that I decided, and I think it's a lot of training. I mean, training on not only coaching but also on know-how and all these kind of things. But then a passion, absolutely, to have a passion, patience also, and believe in yourself. Yeah, believe that your attractive abilities are in you and you need to find them. Once you find them, then and you decide to use them, then you cannot be you have to be successful.
Wow.
There is no way not to be successful. So
Yeah.
this is something.
Well said, Svetlana. And I know, and I actually said at the beginning of the interview that Svetlana was a graduate of the Passion and Profit program, but you still have 1 month left. And I will be watching you to ensure you keep up this action and this momentum. So,
yeah, I will. I really promise this to myself, and I promise this to you too. So,
awesome.
Yeah,
And everybody listening, you're promising that too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Promise to the word.
Yes, because there's lots of people who are going to benefit from your services. So it's your responsibility to them to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. And one message is also that I want to give to others, that there are people who need exactly what you are offering. Really exactly what you are offering, and they will find you. You told this also to us. Yeah, I remember that you told me that, Svetlana, your clients will find you, and I believe in that. And I believe that many people needs special or expertise in a coaching, and they will find you.
Yes, yeah. And you want to make it easy for them to find you by getting out there and letting them know, I'm here. Right?
Go public.
Yeah, that's right. Going public. Well, thank you for sharing, what got you to go public, Svetlana, and your strategy. I know it's going to be helpful for many of our listeners. So thank you again. And until we all connect again, I want to encourage you to dream big, embrace your inner entrepreneur, and turn your passion into profit.